Welcome back to our mid-episode break, namely 90s Minute. Every week we look back at a culturally relevant show, movie, or piece of pop culture that probably helps stoke the algorithm. This week, in honor of Season 5 of Cobra Kai, which is the only reason it's worth it to be subscribed to Netflix right now, we're looking back at the only part of the Karate Kid franchise to exist in the 90s, The Next Karate Kid. The Next Karate Kid is the often forgotten fourth movie in the Karate Kid franchise, mostly because the original Karate Kid isn't in it. The story begins as Arnold from Happy Days flies out to Arlington National Cemetery to receive a commendation for Japanese Americans who fought in World War II, where he meets the widow of his commanding officer. Her granddaughter, $1 Million Baby, is introduced as a troubled teen with anger issues because her parents died in a car accident. Also, she secretly sneaks out at night to take care of an injured hawk she keeps at school at their pigeon coop. Ah Chu, thank you Sanford & Sons, sends the widower grandmother to tend his garden in LA while he stays to watch Carly Reynolds from Beverly Hills 90210 and try to curb her anger. At school, there's a militant school security group of teenagers run by Jester from Top Gun, and the team leader makes unwanted sexual advances on Boys Don't Cry. But since it's the 90s, she just has to take it. After almost being hit by a car herself and jumping into the tiger position, she confides in Captain Sam Pack from MASH, the TV series this time, and he helps her hone her karate skills she learned from her father. After getting suspended from school for 2 weeks, they travel to a Buddhist monastery to train her to center herself and not be so angry all the time. Upon returning to school, she learns the hawk was found by rapey McTeen Angst, so she has to release it. But not before Mike Wu from the Mystery Files of Shelby Woo does the classic hand clap healing thing from the first movie on a bird. On a bird? On a bird. Amelia Earhart goes to prom with one of the boys from the military security teens who is slowly realizing he's not on the side of good, and then it all ends in a brawl down by the docks. P.S. I Love You beats rapey McTeen Angst, and then the voice of the Chinese Emperor from Mulan beats General Catan from Highlander 2, The Quickening, disbanding the Hitler Youth's security guards forever. Finally, the film and the entire original Karate Kid continuity ends with the fucking bird flying away over water. Thank God Cobra Kai exists. Fuck you, Karate Kid 2010. And that's The Next Karate Kid in a namely 90s minute. More or less. Thanks for watching, and join us again next Tuesday for another Namely 90s Minute. Remember, you can always hear these a day early in full episodes of Namely 90s on all major podcasting platforms. And most of the small ones, too. Please subscribe and do all the other YouTube things, bell ringing, share like, subscribes, that sort of stuff, and we'll catch you next time.